Research shows that 11% of people start a gym membership in the beginning of January. 80% of that abandon their New Year's resolution by the end of February. It is really not because people are lazy. It is just because motivation is a terrible strategy. Your motivation, it fades. Your discipline, it runs out. Systems is really what keeps you going. With my first child, I completely trained at home. With my second child, I go to the gym 3 times a week. At my heaviest, I've been 165 pounds, and at my lightest, I've been 190 pounds. I have seen both sides. If you want to be the most fittest, healthiest, most confident version of yourself, there are 3 simple things you should tackle. Today I'm gonna give you 3 simple tips to help you tackle those and make sure that you won't be part of the 80%. I want you to have a clear goal or vision in your mind from what you want to achieve in your fitness journey. But I want you to shift the focus from your goal or your vision to your habits. Because if you shift your focus from your goal or your vision to your habit, you will guaranteed reach your goal or your vision. But if you're just so focused on your goal or your vision, you will be stuck in the journey. The first thing that we are gonna do, shift your focus. Shift your focus and completely be focused on your habit. And just trust that your goal or your vision is guaranteed already. One thing I have learned about fit people or successful people, they are not better people. They are just better organized people. We are gonna start with the first one, and that is exercise. I want you to focus on 90 minutes strength training a week and between 8,000 and 10,000 steps a day. If you're at home, you can use things as resistance bands, dumbbells, kettlebells. For the steps, if you are a person who works from home, or if you are a really sedentary person who sits all day, you can use things as a walking pad. The thing about it is this: I want you to pre-schedule your workouts, monthly or weekly, whatever your schedule sees fit. But I want you to structure your schedule in this order. First, we have work. Second, we have gym. And as third, we have the kids. Why do I say that? Because I'm a mom of 2, and I can tell you those kids, they will always be in need of you, especially when you have young kids. So that's why I say first, prioritize yourself and the gym, because if you do that, in the end, you will be a better version for yourself, and eventually you will be a better mom, more capable mom for your kid. When you have done that, it's important to pre-schedule your workouts. That's important because when you are busy, you don't have a lot of mental capacity, or you're just unsure about what to do. It really helps to take the load of the thinking off and just go into the gym or just have the little workout that you need to be do without thinking about it too much. The exercises that we're gonna do, we will have them on repeat. Most fit people, they don't switch their routine up often. They have this one exercise, those 2 exercises, or those 3 exercises, and they continue to repeat those exercises. I remember in the beginning when I first became a mom, I would feel so guilty whenever I just went off and did anything for myself, especially things as workout, because it don't always feel necessary. But the thing about it is, it's like a silent killer. If you don't maintain it, it will creep up on your physical health, but it will also creep up on your mental health. And I really know that in the beginning it can feel very hard and very awkward. Just tell your kid like, okay, just sit there for a moment. Mommy has to take care of herself. In the beginning, I did home workouts with my child, and I just rolled out the mat and I would do the workout. It wasn't like too heavy, it was like 20 minutes a day, and she would sit there and I would do the crunches and come up and I would be like, gigaboo, and she would laugh so hard. My oldest daughter, she will become 4 in January, and now we are at the point that she rolls out the mat for me and she tells me like, let's work out, mommy, let's do yoga, let's do breathing exercise. I will promise you, in the long run, kids just want their parents to be happy, and they will not be mad at you for just taking the time of the day to work on yourself and do something for yourself that at the end is beneficial for them also. The second thing that we're gonna tackle is food. Prioritize protein, especially if you do strength training. Protein, it supports muscle growth, but it also is very fulfilling and it helps control your appetite. Every meal that you're gonna eat, I want you to at least eat like 30 grams of protein in that. Second thing, whole foods. If you don't know what whole foods are, this is a really simple explanation of whole foods. I want you to eat food as close to nature as possible. Those foods are gonna give you the vitamins, the minerals, antioxidants, everything that you need for a better health in general. The number 3 is water. I want you to cut out sugary drinks. I want you to drink more water. It controls your appetite. It also helps with performance and recovery. The last thing, it's really important, it's rest. I know you hear a lot about rest, but it's actually really important. It decreases your physical and mental health major. If you prioritize sleep, your body can actually do what it needs to do in case of losing the weight or gaining the weight. Just work properly in nutrient partitioning. And it's also a very interesting fact that when you sleep, you will start the repetition of the exercises and all the habits that you're doing, and it actually will become more easier to maintain over time. Aim between 7-9 hours sleeps at night. When you have a newborn, I know it's really hard to get that many sleep, so I would really suggest to get every type of sleep in that you can do, even if it's just for a 5-minute a nap, or it's just laying on the couch and just relaxing. That is also good. You just need to give your body the rest that it needs, enable for your body to do what it needs to be doing, because you can eat good, you can exercise, but still not lose the weight because you're not resting, and your body cannot do what it needs to be doing without the rest. So actually rest, I wanted to put it on number 1 because it's the most important thing here. Fit people and successful people, they do the same boring shit over and over and over and over again. Repetition really is key. I believe in you, and this year you are gonna be the most healthiest, fittest, and most confident version of yourself, and we are gonna do it together. This year I have a goal for myself to upload a new video every week, so I'm gonna keep you on track to be this version. Thank you so much for supporting me, and I wish you a happy new year.